Moving on to our movie of the week, The Black Phone 2. We'll go around the horn here, give ratings real quick. I watched the first one because I never seen the first one. I gave that one an 8. Talked to the boys a little bit about it already. I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was an interesting way on how they did the kidnapper type of thing and then how to get the kid out of there. I thought that was a really cool way to use the supernatural element. So I really enjoyed that movie a lot. I'm not too sure why not a 10. I just didn't feel like it was that type of movie, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. So that was pretty cool. Ethan Hawke, yeah, fantastic villain. He was crazy. The way he was changing his face, his mask, and stuff like that to have different personalities, almost like a split like type of thing that he was doing. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm an 8 on the first one. Second one here, I'll go first. I think I'm going to be on the opposite side of the spectrum here with Cody. I'm at a 9 on the second one. I absolutely love the second one. I thought that was fantastic. Prequel, sequel vibes throughout the entire movie, and it blended well for me personally. I loved the little drops that they were going throughout the movie of like, oh, they're giving us little, I forgot, information. Like stuff was happening and then like, oh shit. And I was like, okay, cool. So I really enjoyed this movie. I liked it a lot. I liked the music. I liked everything about it. 9. That's where I'm at. So Cody, I'll let you go next.
Well, like he said, I'm on the other end of the spectrum. Just gonna be honest, man. I'm at a 4. I felt like what I was watching just was very underwhelming. Most of the movie, I felt like we were doing nothing and we were just wasting time. A lot of things that were explained was okay to some extent, but overall, I was like, well, then, like, what are we doing? But we're gonna get into that right now. I didn't enjoy it at all. I got bored at one point, but yeah.
There you go, Jet.
I am in the middle. I think I'm at a 6. I liked certain aspects about it. I like things about it. But for sure I had problems. And I just truly couldn't get over them. And by the end of the movie, it was just kind of like, well, that was a movie. But yeah, I think I'm at a 6.
There you go. 9. What is it? 4, 6, 9. There you go. Black Phone 2. If you guys haven't seen it, we're gonna get a spoiler talk now. Cody, what was your problem? Let's hear it.
Let's see. What's the biggest one? Okay, obviously the main boy, and he's way older, bro. He has got to be high school by now. He, like, this isn't a problem. I'm just gonna explain something. He is basically trying to cope and forget about all the stuff that's happened to him while his sister is developing, or she has developed and he knows it. This dreaming thing that has it has to do with what happened to him, and yeah, all that. And they know nothing about their mom. The dad knew about the mom, but he's in the same boat as the son. He's trying to forget. My problem is that, like, the movie, it kind of like, it feels like they just did some white people shit. Like, they're trying to force situations so much. Like, the daughter just wanted to figure this shit out so bad, regardless of the repercussions. Like, she could get hurt, anything could happen. She didn't give a shit. She was just, oh, the phone's ringing, oh, there's shit happening, let me go figure it out. And then once she heard her mom on the other phone, she was locked in at that point. But, like, in my eyes, I'm like, this whole thing is dangerous, and she just did not give a shit. And, like, they went on doing it, and it's like, as it kept getting worse and more dangerous, they just did not care. And then we get, like, and I'm gonna skip ahead because this is where it got crazy. It gets to the point where, you know, it seems utterly fucked. They seem fucked to the point where, like, what are you gonna do? Because you remember, he was in the booth talking to the grabber, and he was like, I want to take everything from you. And then obviously panning the sister, and it shows him going after the sister, and then she's about to kill her. And then, like, after that, the next time that he has her locked up inside the booth, and then she hits the out of fucking 360 nowhere. You didn't bring me here. I brought myself here. Boom, breaks the fuck. I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Like, where did this come from? There was no indication of this. If there is, let me know. I was just in shock. And at that point of the movie, I just said, what the fuck? I was basically, I was thrown off completely.
I want to speak on that point. Then
go ahead.
The brother, Finney, think, right? That was like, you could fight him. It's like, and she's like, nah, he's too strong. Well, this is your dream. Like, and she's like, yeah. And then I think she said, no, he's too strong.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think right there, he set up, like, it's her dream at the end of the day. You could do whatever you want in your dream. And that's what she did. She realized it too. And I'm interested because I don't think you guys have seen, this took beats from Freddy Krueger 3, and I think we've spoke about this before, Dream Warriors, and how they beat Freddy is through the dreams. Like, it's their dreams at the end of the day. They're like, you know what? Nah, fuck that. And they get weapons. They whoop his ass. And that's regarded as one of the best Freddy movies, if not the best Freddy movies. If I'm not mistaken on that, I'm pretty sure. And that for me worked here as well. It took the same beats. It took the same premise of, it's your dream. You can do what you want with it. You have power. And to me, it worked here, and I understood it like that. So I don't know. Maybe you should watch Freddy 3 and see if you even like that one.
Okay, but like, okay, so here's my counter, because it's like, if it's a dream thing, why is he able to interact with the humans that aren't in the dream? Why is he able to sit there and fuck people up that aren't in the dream besides her? And at that, and also to that point, they can fuck him up. So like, is it a dream for the rest of them? No, they're all awake. So what explains that?
I think at that point it's the kids in the link, and that's the whole point of them taking the kids out, so he can lose his power there. And he doesn't have
power. Yeah, the loss of power. But like, it still doesn't make sense because they're in a dream. So what does you losing your power have to do with you being physically there and able to be attacked by them? Like, I didn't get that. Like, yes, you lost your power and she could probably beat you in a dream. How is everybody else beating your ass too?
Well, it wasn't everybody else, right? It was just Finney. Finney was the only one.
Well, yeah, but anybody else could have did it too.
Maybe not. Maybe it took Finney to realize, like, nah, like I could beat you. Like, I'm not scared of you anymore. He's already had that.
At nothing. He didn't even see nobody. He was just grabbing until he realized what he was touching, and then just started smashing his shit. He didn't know.
I would imagine it, and maybe this family coming from their mother has some supernatural abilities.
Okay,
that's obviously.
Oh no, for sure.
For sure. But then, how is he able? The grabber was able to attack people.
To attack the other people. Well, yeah, that's like going back to his power on his killings of this land of where he was at. Like, he's just got power on this camp.
Okay, so then why didn't he just kill them in the sleep when he had the chance?
He's messing with him. He said this, like, I'm messing around with you. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna take my time with you. I'm gonna make sure you lose everything. He's not worried about all that right now. He said that. He said that in the line too.
He did say that.
Like,
then I guess that goes back to the first altercation with the sister. Him not being able to kill her was crazy before they showed up. When he slammed down with the hammer and then she grabbed, I said, "What the fuck? She a little ass girl. You grown ass man."
I mean, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I don't have.
And if you have your full power, you getting held back. What?
I was just gonna chime in. That was one of my minor, for sure on the list. Minor problems with the movie is nobody fucking died. Like, the worst he did was cut somebody.
Yeah, they made it seem like the owner of the camp, right, was dead
when he was drowning.
Yeah.
Armando.
I thought he died.
Yeah,
but then
yeah, they said no.
He didn't kill that family when he was sliding on the ice and he sliced them with the axe. He didn't kill them.
Oh, the couple,
what?
right?
Yeah, the couple. He didn't kill one of them. I could have sworn, like, at first he had yanked them with the thing. Oh my God, that reminded me. I'm gonna change the topic because that just reminded me. When that nigga had her in the phone booth and he wrapped her neck around it and spun her, she should have been dead. She should have been dead. He killed her.
I was looking for the marks on the neck because there was blood everywhere.
Yeah,
there was nothing
everywhere. I think it was like her chest. Like, I don't think that was her neck.
No, it was definitely wrapped around her neck for sure.
And there's no marks though.
Yeah, but
that's where I'm confused.
In the dream, there was marks and there was blood everywhere. Even when she was awake, there was blood everywhere.
Yeah,
but in the dream, there was marks. Outside of the dream, there was no marks on the neck.
And remember, he cut her with the axe, and the blood was gushing. He saw the cut. So why can when that happened? I said, "There's no way she is alive." What?
Yeah, I thought she died too.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that. Yeah, for sure. I don't know what happened there. Because there was blood everywhere in the bunk bed, on the floor. Yeah, that was a lot. yeah, that was crazy. That was insane. So I'll give you that one for sure. Because I don't know what happened.
I don't remember if he killed.
Yeah,
I remember him
was messed
them,
up,
and then he slid across and he hit them, but they didn't show us where he hit them. It just showed them getting hit.
And they did get sliced right here on the floor. I don't know if they died. I don't think we ever saw them after that.
I don't think they died, yo.
I don't judging off of that cut alone on their forehead, it doesn't look like they died, but we never saw them again after that. Like,
Oh, and then the way he did Finney boy, he jumped over that thing and yanked that.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was crazy.
Finney was trying to get Finney the worst way.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
But yeah, like besides being at the camp, the rest of the movie, I wasn't into it. And then we get to the camp, and then like, I just felt like bullshit kept happening. Matter of fact, the head guy, we were speaking on him back when he was in his office working on stuff, and then he was talking to him through the thing.
Yeah.
I would thought he was gonna kill him. He didn't do nothing besides show his face in the thing with the snow. I was like, bro, what the fuck? You playing with him? So that's why I was saying right there, you can't kill him. Like, what are we doing?
See, I don't. That's like the same thing. He's not trying to kill nobody. At least not them yet. I think his first mission was the sister, and that was it. That was it. He's messing with him. I did think like, oh, here we go. He's gonna kill him at least, Armando. And no, he never. So,
like, and I feel like, and I don't know, because him being in Fortnite, them pushing his character around, like they're trying to push him as like a new person in horror, a new figure in horror, and I just don't see it, man. Like he ain't do shit.
He really didn't.
He didn't do a goddamn thing but cause some marks, couple scratches. That's it.
It reminded me again.
Yeah.
The scene where she went into, I forgot what dream. It was at one point she went into a dream and she saw her mom get abducted. Or that was what happened. Because the mom, in that scene where he looked at her and told her to get in the van, I was okay with it. I was fine with it because I was like, okay, maybe they both are in a mutual understanding. And then they were kicking it, and then he showed her the mom hung. And then, all right, now we're gonna see if I can kill you in here. I was like, bro, you could have been killed her. You could have held her the whole time.
I think all those problems you have with it, he's messing with her. He's not trying to kill her. Not right away. He even tells her in the van, "I'm giving you the luxury," or I forget the word he used. "I'm giving you the benefit so that you can see what happens."
Yeah,
and then after she sees what happens and how her mom truly died. All right, well, let's get to business.
But it's like the way it happened. Like he did it so calm. Like they're just chilling in the car having a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not even fucking with her until he shows her the mom, and then he's like, "All right, now I'm gonna try and kill you," and then she runs away. Like the fuck? And then there's two of you.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't personally. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember. The dialogue thing. I didn't have a problem with the trash talking they were doing. My only dialogue problem was that scene where she said, "No, you didn't bring me here. I did," and she did that whole thing and went, God mode. That was my only issue with the dialogue.
I had a problem with both. Like whether it was her talking shit or just the actual like regular fucking dialogue. Like I just felt like 80% of it was cringy, man. Like she's talking shit to somebody. She goes, "Yeah, fuck you with a dinosaur dick." I was like,
say that.
Who the fuck wrote that shit, man? Ain't no way. And then the whole thing with I think his name Ernest. I think they're calling him Ernie. Anytime that nigga was talking, I was just like, man, shut the hell up, please, bro. Like he was talking to her in bed. It's like, or I don't know if that was if they were in bed or somewhere else, but he told her it was hot that she was like believing in God. I was just like,
that shit blew me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit did.
Yeah.
There's just multiple instances in the movie where the dialogue, I was just like, man, who the fuck wrote this shit? That was honestly one of the bigger things for me because it would genuinely take me out of the movie. And I felt like for the dialogue that it wasn't supposed to be necessarily funny in some parts, this sounds so crazy. I had a bunch of black people in my fucking theater. Man, they were having a good ass fucking time with this dialogue, man. Anytime somebody said something that you could remotely think is funny, them niggas in the back were kikiing and ha-haing. Like they were just having a great time. And you know how that shit goes. Like you hear something funny, you're gonna start laughing, and it kind of like, I don't know. But for sure, like even without them, there was some dialogue scenes where I was just like, man, this isn't it. I loved how the movie looked. I loved the snow aspect to it, the different horror elements that they were bringing into it. One of my favorites was when the window cut the boy's face in half, and you're just looking at it kind of like inverted. That shit was crazy to look at. I wasn't really a fan of the jump scares. I kind of felt like a few of them were super fucking cheap. Like, she's just looking at the bed, that shit just fucking pops out. I just I don't know. Some of the horror vibes in this, as far as like actually being a horror movie, were kind of weak to me. But I did like how the movie looked. I thought it looked really cool, actually. But
I will say, positive for me was the explanation, because I did need the explanation at some point. And the whole thing about the souls being like, basically just trapped, and he's getting power from that. Like, it made sense. I'm not gonna lie. I respected that. I just didn't like how they went about the complete understanding of it, because I just still don't get how he's able to attack people, but it's in a dream. So it's like, is it not a dream? Like, if she's awake, does he still have power? Like, is he still there? Like, that's why I'm just confused. Is it her dream that's allowing him to be physically there? Like, what's happening?
I think Freddy was the same way, though. Like, you would wake up with scratches and stuff like that because he was cutting you. So I don't know if he ever... I know he came out to the real world one time because they brought his... And I think it was Dream Warriors. They brought him out from the dream and they fought him in the real world. So, but it's more or less the same in Freddy's stuff. I think this movie's set in the 70s, something like that, maybe 80s. So
yeah, I think the mom shit was in the 70s, and then
yeah,
whatever the time jump is. Yeah. But yeah, I also I enjoyed because me and Jerry were talking about it, and I don't know if it's a problem that I had with the first one, but I just kind of felt like the spiritual aspect to the first one, I didn't really like. I didn't really like, I guess. But this definitely added to that, kind of like expanded on that. I don't know if they really like explained everything per se, because I'm kind of like with Cody, like it was kind of weird that he was in the real world kind of, but also in the dream world, but he's able to like hurt them, not just her. Like, he's able to like physically I don't know, it was kind of weird. I'm not even gonna lie, like it was kind of weird, but I enjoyed like the actual like expanding of the spiritual aspect of this franchise. But I just feel like they could have went it could have been a little better explained, I guess. But they don't really dive into explaining it at all, to be honest. It's just like what they're happening, how they're kind of interpreting it happening, even though they solved the mystery of what they need to do quick as shit. Like, they were just talking about it for 5 minutes, and they're like, all right, we know what we got to do, game plan. And that's exactly what they needed to do, and they solved it. But yeah, I don't know, it was like, there's stuff there for sure, but I don't know, it just didn't come all the way together for me to like rate the movie higher.
What did you get reminded of, Cody?
I said that?
Yeah, you said he reminded me of something.
I did? I don't remember.
The spiritual aspect.
I don't fucking remember.
I like the way the movie opened, and it's the mom. Well, we don't know it's the mom at the time, right? And then they found out, like, oh, that was the mom. I was like, oh, that was pretty cool. Like, she had a phone call with her mom from the beginning. That was pretty cool. And then I love the opening of Finney, just based off the last movie with him and Robin telling him, you're going to have to, learn to defend yourself and do all that stuff. And at the beginning of the movie, he's doing the same thing Robin did in the last one. He's whooping somebody's ass, and he's even telling the same line, like, no, it was for the crowd. I had to just keep going for the crowd. And Finney's a badass now. He's like, I thought that was pretty cool. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed them going back and forth between the mom and telling that prequel side and her side of the story, and what happened to her, and her finding out that she didn't commit suicide, that she was actually killed by the grabber. So that was pretty cool and interesting. I enjoyed all of that. But yeah, I just enjoyed the vibes of the movie. I guess I get what you guys are saying about all of it. But yeah, this is Freddy 3, man. You guys might not like Freddy 3 then. So, but no, I get it. But it was cool. Jeremy Davis's character, which is their dad, I thought did a pretty good job in his character development from the last movie. And even from the last movie, where he's giving out the daughter's whooping, he's just a harsh dad, and he's giving beatings to his daughter. But like, I say beatings, but it was just belt to ass, like literally just spanking her like hard, and finding out why he did that, because the mom had that same delusion. He didn't want her to have that and get rid of that, so that was the reasoning for his stuff. But him seeing the character change from the first one to this one, and I guess he is a better father, but she did have a line in there where she was like, "You're just blinded. You're just ignoring the fact that he's smoking all this weed and trying to ignore it, and you do the same thing." He's like, "What the hell?" So I thought that was hilarious too. But no, I thought that was a fantastic character development there from the first one to the second one. So I just enjoyed the movie overall, man. I had a good time watching it. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, that's where I'm at online. I thought it was pretty good. Anything else on Black Phone?
I don't think so.
All right. There you go. What's the Rotten Tomatoes on that? 74 on Rotten Tomatoes. Didn't this one open up to like 80s or 90s? Right, it went down. I don't know what it opened. There you go. That's where it's sitting at, 85 audience. But yeah, if you guys have seen the Black Phone 2, let us know your thoughts on it down in the comments below. Yeah, let us know what you guys thought about that. But that is it for our What Do We Watches. Let us know what you guys are watching, playing, listening to, or reading. Leave all those thoughts down in the comments below as well. Final thoughts, guys, before we head up?